Hi YouTube. Today I've been doing a little, I guess, I don't know if I'd call it prepping work, but made up some meatballs, which I've brought you all along for that, and get that video edited and posted. I'm going to dehydrate a few apples. My storage of dehydrated apples is getting kind of low. And last time I was at Sam's, I found these apples. I think you pronounce them kiku, but I love these apples. They are so sweet. These are from the apples from my childhood that I remember being sweet and crispy, and I just love them. They're not cheap though. This bag, 4-pound bag, was $8.98. So basically $9 for 4 pounds of apples. I like to eat oatmeal in the winter when it's really good and cold, and I like to have dehydrated apples, bits of dehydrated apples torn up and tossed in with that when I fix it. And I'm going to probably do at least one of these with cinnamon sugar sprinkled on it. So I've got my apple peeler core slicer thing set up, and I usually have trouble working this thing. It doesn't like me. I really wished I had gotten the one that did the suction to the countertop instead of this one, but my husband was kind enough to make me a little stand because this thing would not grip to my countertop. Anyway, live and learn. Maybe one of these days I'll get another one that does, but you know, this one will suffice. If I can remember how it's been so long since I've worked this thing. But I've washed my apples, so stick one on there, and oops, sorry, let me scoot the camera back a little bit because I bumped it. And yeah, you can probably see my pan of cornbread over here. My husband is working today. It's Sunday, and he won't be home for dinner, so I'm making things for dinner that I like to eat. Now, though he does like the butter beans I have on the stove over here, he doesn't like boiled okra. So I made me a batch of cornbread with onions in it, and I've got my boiled okra going. But anyway, okay, here we go. I can see it's, I don't really care if we peel these or not. In fact, it's going to gouge in there. This is what you really have to adjust this thing, and I don't like it. So I don't care if these get peeled. I don't mind the peeling on there. It'd be nice if they did peel. I might get a little of the peeling off there, but for what it doesn't get, I'm not going to worry about because I don't want it gouging them out. My main thing is I want it to slice and core these things for me. And you can see it's leaving gaps in the peel, but that's okay. But this, I have found, makes the perfect slices for dehydrating. So, there we go. Great, perfect slice. But ooh, still got the little seeds in there. I may have to cut some of those out. But anyway, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me do the rest of them, but I'll show you when I get them on the dehydrator trays and what they look like. Thank you. Alright. I've really spaced these, or tried to space these out really well. I'm a little disappointed. These were a little softer than I thought. I guess it's really not apple season yet. But I'm trying to give these plenty of spaced out. Some other areas I can move some others. But I'm doing 3 trays worth. This was 3 apples, so basically an apple a tray. I sprinkled some of them with some cinnamon sugar. The rest of them I left plain. So these are going to go in the dehydrator for probably at, let me see, $1:35. I'll let these run overnight and they should be done in the morning. So if not, I'll unplug them while I'm at work. I don't want to leave it running while I'm at work. Yes, Charlie, hang on. Sorry, dogs. The kitchen crew is getting anxious for their own dinner. As I was saying, if they're not finished in the morning or dried to my satisfaction, I'll unplug them in the morning when I leave for work, When I come home, I'll put them back on. They'll be fine. So they will have dried out enough overnight. So anyway, I'm going to go feed my dogs. My crew here, my kitchen crew. Let me see. I'm going to swing you around. There's Jack. I don't know if you can see Charlie all the way in here. I have to walk in here. She's in the dark and she blends in. There's Charlie, and she wants to go out right now, or she wants dinner. She smells dinner cooking. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'll show you the finished product on the dried apples when they're done. Thank you for watching. While we're letting our cucumbers soak, I wanted to come back and show you the results of 3 dehydrated apples that I did the other day. It actually took me 2 days to dehydrate these. They weren't to the texture I like in the morning I got up, so I left them unplugged. I didn't want to leave the dehydrator running while I was away at work. Came back home and put them on for another night, and nice crisp apples. I haven't sealed this jar yet, and I don't know if you can see or not. Let me see. This is one of my old lids that came off of something I had used in canning. This is one use for used lids, because these will seal nicely with a vacuum sealer. In fact, they seem to do a little better than brand new lids. So there is a use for them. Just make sure you don't get them mixed up and try to can with them again. That's why I put an X through them, so I know these are bad, even though they had writing on them already. Anyway, thank you for watching. Happy canning, happy cooking, happy dehydrating. God bless.